Now to the man on a mission, taking part in this year's TCS New York City Marathon.
Yeah, despite being paralyzed in the wheelchair since 1992, George Gallego will be fighting every mile of this marathon to make sure that people like him have a place they can grow stronger as well.
George Gallego is no stranger to the New York City Marathon.
I love the entire race from beginning to the end. I know most people complain about the start, the Verrazano Bridge, but it's not as challenging as most people think. It's the start of the race. You should have the most amount of energy stored in your body at the start, but the entire course is my favorite. And going through every single borough, and it seems like every borough has its own unique way of cheering.
But this year, he will travel through all 5 boroughs with a very specific cause in mind. His organization, called the Access Project.
I founded the Access Project primarily as a way to be able to bring the disability community together, as well as seniors, and to be able to share my experiences as an athlete. And it's New York City's only completely accessible gym.
But the Access Project is about to be without a home. The gym's landlord sold the building, ending its lease 5 years early.
Our goal this year is to raise $250,000 so we can transition to a temporary space, but the ultimate goal is to raise up to $6 million so that we can finally have our own space and never be told that we have to leave our space again.
For George and his community, the Access Project is much more than just a gym. It's a place where people with disabilities and senior citizens can feel empowered to be themselves and get stronger.
I don't look for new members. Folks who have this desire to change their lives, they find us. What's great about having a community is that you learn from each other's experiences. You learn from each other's mistakes. The great thing about community is that we all help each other. We all push each other along.
And for George, it'll be that community that'll be pushing and cheering him on for much more than the 26.2 miles of the New York City Marathon.
There's nothing better than to be able to see someone that you've mentored achieve their goal. I cross the finish line every single day at that space.
That is wonderful. We have a happy update for you. George and the Access Project just signed their new lease this week, so they'll be moving into their new home shortly.
Wow.
But I know they still want to raise money and hopefully get that forever home. No more having to worry about leases in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Access
amazing.
Project. Great work, George.